Hey guys, Bobry18 here, and welcome back to more Mario Kart 8. In the last part, we took on the second to last cup in the entire game, and this part we'll be taking on the final cup. I'm just rushing right through this. I didn't actually, never mind. We'll be doing the last cup in the game, which is the Bell Cup, with 2 retro tracks and 2 new ones, including my favorite track, my favorite music track in the game, and my favorite track overall in the game. This should be a pretty amazing cup to finish off the game. So let's jump right into it. Obviously, this isn't the final part. There's going to be like extras and online and stuff like that, but we can get to that when we actually get to that. And the first course is 3DS New Bowser City, and this is sort of what I was talking about earlier, where I don't really think this one really deserved to get remade. I mean, it looks great in HD, like I said, and I think most tracks do. And I guess again with like the neon sort of vibe in HD looks really good, but I don't know, I just hate how they have the curves in this track. Like, even with an inside drifting bike, it feels like the curves are way too, like, you slip so much, and I guess that could be because it's raining. Also, I never noticed that this track uses the same music as Toad's Turnpike. That's an odd choice. Was it like that in the original, too? I think it was. I think it was, yeah, I don't know. Like, usually that bend right there, especially in 200cc, and sort of 150 as well, just because you're going so fast. It's so hard to turn there. That turn right there, it screwed me out of so many times trying to get 3 stars on this cup. Oh my god, but at least it's the first one, so like if you screw it up, you can just restart right away, so I don't know. Yeah, I just don't see why they remade this. Like I said, I would have rather had Waluigi Pinball. Why didn't they bring that back, Nintendo? Maybe in Wave 3 of DLC. You know, speaking of that, and we are on the final cup of the game, which is DLC, obviously. I really hope they do make more DLC for this game. Just because, I mean, why wouldn't they? Like, they have a bunch of courses. Technically, they could remake every course in this game if they really wanted to. But I'd also like to see some new tracks. I mean, why not? Why only stop at 2, like, waves of DLC? They've done more waves for Smash even, and that's been out for less time than this. Like, in case you didn't know, they released Wave 1 of the DLC, like, 6 months after the game came out, so in, like, November, I think? Yeah, November would have been 6 months after the game came out, because it came out in May 2014. They released the first pack of DLC on in November of 2014, then they released the second pack. Well, they said there was going to be, like, a year after the game came out to spread out things, but it actually ended up coming out, like, in April instead of May of 2015, so that was a nice surprise. Although I think it was still late April, so but it's still a pretty cool thing that they were able to manage to get it out early. But like I said, yeah, I would love to see more DLC for this track again, or for this course, no, for this game. I'm stupid. Yeah, they pretty much have infinite possibilities since this game can do DLC. Any game, like the Wii U can do DLC, like. I see why they didn't do it with Mario Kart Wii and stuff like that, because the Wii couldn't really do updates or DLC for games that easily. Otherwise, Mario Kart, or Super Mario Galaxy 2 probably would have been an expansion sort of thing. That's the trouble they had doing that, but, I don't know, I would have loved to, I would like to see more DLC in the future. I mean, it hasn't even been 6 months since the last one came out, really. That would be like next month. So anyway, the next course is GBArimming Road, and holy crap, this is my favorite course in this game. It is, and it just, all the detail in this course, it has so many references and so many, just, oh my god, it's basically, if you can't tell, it's set in a child's like playroom with like a ribbon, or like a racetrack on the floor like this, and you go through a bunch of different castles. Like, I think that was like Mario's castle first, maybe it's Peach's, I don't know. Now we're going through Bowser's castle with Mecha Koopa as toys. You go through like Rosalina's one is next with like the her color and the star on it. There's like see, you can even see like the track set in the background with Baby Mario on it. There's Yarn Yoshis in the background. They're probably amiibo too. There's models of the karts in the games. There's Koopa clown cars. There's like these obstacles here. There's a poster on the wall for Mario Kart 8. There's another poster that you might be able to see sometime that says Koopa I forget the actual name, but I know it's like really cool. There's presents in the background. Holy crap. I just love, holy crap. I'm sorry. I just losing my stuff. There's a boomerang. There's like Yoshi's Dice Game. Green Yarn Yoshi again. There's just so much detail put into this track, and you've heard me gush about the detail up until now. So when they have a track like this that incorporates so much reference, so many like Nintendo things, not really even Nintendo things. Like it's not previous Nintendo things really. I mean, it's mostly just made up stuff. But again, I love that. I love how this track looks and feels. It feels like a room that I would actually want to live in, because actually it probably won't be this messy because I'm actually pretty like organized, but like all this stuff, I don't know, like all of it is just Nintendo stuff. Not even really Nintendo, just sort of like Mario, but I'd probably actually be a little more diverse than that instead of just Mario. But you get the idea. His bed has like a mushroom sheets on it. I think the wallpaper, like not conforming, but like going with the whole thing of like this being the bell cup. The wallpaper has bells on it. You can even see out the window. There's people have hacked this game so that you're able to like go around any track like and see all the detail in it. And there's a video of someone showing off like this track and just flying around in it and like showing off like up like all the way around it. I probably won't like link to it or anything, but if you search like Mario Kart 8 hack Ribbon Road, it probably should come up. And if that video really shows how much detail is actually put into this track. Like, even behind things that you can't even see, there's details. Like, outside the windows, there's details. It's just amazing. And, I mean, the track itself is okay. Like, plus, if you ever seen the original, like I said, it came from the Game Boy Advance one, which means that it was just a flat course before. And the course itself is, like, really good. The course itself is really good, too. They updated it so well. I just love how much detail is put into that track. And we go from one of the most colorful environments in the game to one of the most gray environments. It's a subway, yeah. Anyway, in the next course, I'm finished gushing. Don't worry. I probably could talk for a while about how much I actually love that course, but just know that I actually really love that course. And when I first saw what they were doing with it, I was astounded, and I was so amazed at what they were doing with that course. I love it so much. But yeah, this is a pretty nice course too. It's a pretty nice course. There's like graffiti on the wall, like you probably saw during like the flyby opening sequence. Like there was some graffiti on the wall that depicts like Super Mario Bros. 1-2, like the underground thing, which makes sense because we're underground in a subway. There's graffiti of pipes. There's the graffiti for bombs. There's toads on the sides. Yeah, I'm sorry if like this is just me pointing out little details, but again, I really do like little details. And oh, again, like Sunshine Airport, a bunch of the signs in this place have like signs pointing to like actual track names. Like there was Yoshi Valley. I saw Music Park in the background, and actually, they probably didn't change that name for the European version. It probably still says Music Park and not Melody Motorway. But yeah, actually, I'll show the top path here because it's actually I've actually tried to take it before, but I don't think it's really that much faster. Especially, well, maybe if you take the glider section there, it can be, but you have to make sure you don't go in the gravel there, especially if you're getting pushed up by one of the subways, because it can slow you down a lot. So that's don't do that. But yeah, I don't know. There's Piantas in the background. Look there's like a cafes in the background too. Yeah, I just love it so much. Ticket gate. Although, if you ask me, it seems almost a little dangerous to be like going around riding carts on. Well, subways are the tracks for subways are like electrified, aren't they? So like the subways can actually move through them. So yeah, it doesn't seem very safe to be running or karting around on subways with electrified like tracks. I feel like that would be a little harmful to the Mario and crew, but I guess they're indestructible. So we're going to just suppress the logic for right now. So I guess that's okay. But that's the subway. The Super Bell subway. Like, wait, it was called Super Bell Subway, right? Like, I guess that's sort of a reference to Super Bell Hill, like from that was the first track in Mario 3D World, but I don't know, maybe it's not actually a reference. I don't know. It could be, but actually I think it might have just been called Bell Subway. I don't know. Anyway, the final course is Big Blue, and this is another F-Zero track. In fact, this F-Zero track, it's actually another one of those one-lap sort of sectioned off tracks, like N64 and Rainbow Road, or Wario, Mount Wario. So we'll only be going around it once, technically. Well, we're going to like a destination. We're going to like up into like a blimp sort of thing. I don't know. I've never, again, like I said, played F-Zero enough to know really what this is about, but again, it's an F-Zero track, I know that, and wow, that was really bad. I know that, at least the music for this track is amazing. This is my favorite song in the game. I actually used it for one of the speed-ups for the Mario Galaxy Purple Coins. So yeah, it's definitely an amazing song. I love it, even more than Mute City, so I just love this remix especially. I think they also remade it in, maybe the soundtrack for Smash 4? Maybe that was just Mute City, I'm not sure, but this definitely tops any of those, mostly because of the saxophone. Like, I love the use of the saxophone in, like, a bunch of the songs in Mario Kart 8, Dolphin Shoals, this course. I think it's also used a little bit in Mute City, that's why I like it again. Yeah, I don't know, I just really love it. Also, all the the technical vibe of this and Mute City I also love too. And the fact that they use the same assets too, and like this little part here, you have to like dodge the red tracks while also making sure you stay on the green tracks so you can actually move forward, and it's really nice details and obstacles like that, so it's really fun. Again, the only way to get coins on this track is to go on the power boost pads here and get coins that way. And especially since we're on the third section here, the music speeds up again. I love the sped up version of this music too. I think I actually prefer the regular version just by a little bit, but I always love sped up versions of songs. Well, some songs, but yeah, this part right here actually feels a lot like the ending part from Mute City. Like it's a bendy part, like that leads up to the finish line. I don't know. It always felt really the same, but I guess that's sort of a similarity. Maybe every F-Zero track actually has that. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not really that familiar with F-Zero, but I do know that this track has awesome music, and again with the F-Zero ending music. And Toad pushed me. Wow. Wow, Iggy is really in the camera there. Maybe that's Lemmy. I only really know the Koopalings by name if I'm looking at their old like sprites from Mario 3 or Mario World, mostly because I can tell them in order from that game, but that's the Bell Cup, and that is every track in Mario Kart 8. Wow, it seems like only yesterday I just started this Let's Play. They grew up so fast. But yeah, that's I'll just skip that replay because we know we got first in every track again, like we usually do. But oh yeah, this one isn't yellow; it's actually pink, like for the rim and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. So, you may be asking, well, so we finished every track. What are we going to be doing in the next part? Because I know there's still other stuff you haven't showed. Well, in the next coming parts of Mario Kart 8, well, the next part specifically, I'll be showing off, all the different modes. I'll be, like, showing them off. I won't actually be doing them. Like, I'll probably show off Mario Kart TV a bit. The shop is basically just where you get DLC. I don't really need to show that off. I'll be showing off probably the amiibo costumes at least a little bit. I won't be showing like racing with all of them. I'll just show like what they are, your stats, the stamps, just a little extra stuff like that. And then in the parts after that, I'll probably have 1 or 2 parts with online. Maybe I'll have 1 part with online just me playing, and then 1 part online with friends. I'm not positive. I'll show off online in some way because that's another thing that I really want to show off. Multiplayer, I can actually just show that right now because I don't really care. Multiplayer, you can you can actually do 4-player with Grand Prix, which is something you really couldn't do in other Mario Kart games. I think you can only do 2-player with Grand Prix, but you can also do Versus Race, which is basically race using custom rules, and Balloon Battle. Oh yeah, I also have to show that too. Balloon Battle will be its own video, I think, though. So actually, I think Balloon Battle will be next, and then the little extras that I wanted to show, and then we'll do like 1 or 2 online videos. So yeah, there's still a few more videos coming for this series, so don't worry, it's not totally over yet. But yeah, that is it for the actual main tracks in the game. Unless they release more DLC, in which case I probably will come back to this Let's Play again, because I want to show off all the more tracks. But anyway, that is going to be it for now, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next part, where I will be showing off balloon battles.